Okay. Today I'm going to show you how to create a Gabber kick. I know this is not your usual DAW you guys probably work with, but pretty much all DAWs are pretty much the same, and pretty much everything you're going to work with is pretty much the same. So first thing I'm going to do is I have my kick right here, and now I'm going to raise the BPMs to 180, since that's about your average Gabber speed. So there we go, and gonna open up my settings on this, and I'm gonna set it to be an automatic kick, so that 1/4, so it's at a 180 tempo, so that way I can just have it be automatic. There we go. Now it's not really a Gabber kick, but I can record that real quick. I can record that real quick and edit it with my editor, and then can edit that. Now I have my Gabber kick, and I can set it on repeat. So we got my Gabber kick. No, that's not gonna work. I'll just set it longer then. Set it over here. Move this over here. Edit this. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. Let's try that now. Pretty nice kick, but pretty hollow for a Gabber or hardcore kick. So I could raise this a bit. This is the volume of the kicks. Add a bit of drive. That's where you start getting your thing, is when you have your distortion drive. But I'm not going to mess with that yet. I'm going to go over here to my plugins. And we got my plugins. I don't really need all these, because it's not what I'm really looking for. Okay, so we're going to take that off, and we're going to add some distortion too. Now, I'm going to use a bitty crush, and then I got to turn the pre-gain way up, but that's going to crank the volume up, so I'm going to lower this. Got my kick. Nice and fat kick. Turn the volume down a bit. There we go. Got my nice kick right there. I want to make sure it's flat, so I'm going to go to imaging and go to the direction mixer, stereo to mono. Kicks are always supposed to be flat. Now I can go to my EQ, have my analyzer on. You can see that I have that kick right there. I'm gonna lower this low part. I don't want that all the way there. And then I have that there. Now I can start. You may think it's all about having a lot of bass in your kick, and while that's somewhat true, you don't want too much bass, because then it just sounds like shit. Because, like, see, if I have, say, it just ruins the whole thing. So you don't want too much bass. You want a lot of mid-level stuff. Might even want some highs. Getting that kick in there now. So now I have this kind of kick here, and it's always nice to mess with the pitch of it. Nope. 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 You could probably use that with something. It's pretty cool there. I'm not going to use that. Let's see what else I can do. I can probably also maybe use a... Let's see what we have here. I might use a sub bass. Sounding good. And then I can have my dynamics, I can have a compressor on there. The right kick compressor is important. Too high pitched. Now that's a nice thing right there. See, this gives that actually bum 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 bum. While without that, you don't have that kick force to it. So now you have that noise with the which is great. Now I think I might be getting a bit too much right here, so I'm going to lower that just a bit. Yeah, lower that just a bit. Okay, and then I can add. Can also try going to here to go into the dynamic process. Might want to make sure it's not going over too far. Got a nice kick right here. That doesn't really help though. Sometimes it helps, just depends on the situation. I might also want to try a bit of reverb. Sometimes a little bit of reverb helps. So I have a lot of things on there. Seems I gotta get a pretty good gabber kick right here. Something I could use. You can do a lot with your kicks. So I can get rid of this and get rid of this, get rid of this, get rid of this. And I can start over and have a completely different kick and still be a good kick. The important thing to know with music like this is that there's no one right gabber kick. You can have a whole kinds of gabber kicks. So this time I'm going to try a overdrive. Let's go for a heavy drive. I'm going to go for a high tone. So now I have this overdrive on, and then I can add a distortion. Maybe I'll go add over limit. Now I got something here. See, I got another gabber kick. That takes away from it. This is pretty good. So let's see what we have here. So I gotta get rid of this. So I gotta get a new channel EQ. Look at the EQ of this. So we got my EQ. Always want to bring down the 20 hertz area. Because if you have too much, then it really sounds like shit. See, if you go like this, you lose all that distortion because it goes over limits. So you don't want that. So you'd want something more like this. And then maybe bring the levels right here a bit down. Bring the middles up higher. parts you can't hear anymore, so there's no point in having all that extra sound in the middle of your mix. And then I have my compressor on currently. Turn it off, turn it on. It's sounding good. So you can see how different you can make a kick sound just by doing different things. You can get different kicks. It's really all you have to do is just mess around with it. You have to mess around with your kick and get different things. Because really, that first kick wasn't as good, but I like the second kick a lot better. And I might like this kick, but you may not like it as much. You really have to mess around with your distortion settings and just mess around and see what happens. I like to use a lot of distortion, overdrive, distortion. Maybe I'll try a bit crusher here. See how this bit crushing works on my bass. Chunk. That's how you have a jump kick. Jump. A jump kick. So then I can try reverb this time. Doesn't sound all that great. Maybe some echo. Maybe I can try a different kind of reverb. Interesting. One of the most important things to do is just to play around with things and see what you have. You have until you mess around. It's important to experiment and try new things. If you never try new things, you don't know. You never know where you're gonna get. Flatter than that. Combine that with the bit crusher. I have to say this is the flattest kick I've ever made. Flattest kick. But yeah. Just experiment with things. Important to have lots of distortion and all that. Just know that one of the first mistakes I made when I first started making music was when I was having the music, I was having way too much bass. And I had the bass like this EQ swinged up all the way to here, and it was killing my mix. It's important to have your things separated out when you're making your music. So yeah, that's how to make my kick drum, or at least how I make my kick drum. You may make your kick drum different, but this is how I make my kick drum.